luckiest day of the year, I hear. What? More with flow. Good. Oh, yes, full moon. Thank you for the reminder. Yes. Tell me more, Astrid. Or, not Astrid. K. What else do you know about that? It really is supposed to be the luckiest day of the year. Yeah, they're showing me rainbows. They're showing me rainbow coming through the channel, and then like gold at the bottom of the channel near the feet, near the root. So really embodying this golden energy as we're stepping into the Lionsgate portal. How are you doing, Ramona? I'm absolutely so impressed by you. I don't know if I could do that. I know I probably could, but I have such a hard time fasting, water fasting. I really do get very angry, which is good. I guess the anger is supposed to come out. I am good. It's very hot in Austria. Is it? Yes, the astrology of today. I don't remember specifics though. Okay, interesting. Well, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Luckiest day of the year, people say. So let's embrace that for a moment. Hello, Katie. Welcome in. It's good to see you, love. So this rainbow energy coming into the collective, embodying this deep golden treasure. So not hungry and happy. Good for you, Ramona. Good to be seen. Oh, that's so sweet. Feel that golden energy in your root and in your feet chakras. Feel that full flow of golden energy from your root to your feet. Feel that movement. And allow any energy that is not supportive of this golden energy in your legs to release now. We hold a lot of tension and trauma in our legs. And especially as we're going into the Lionsgate portal, we are going to be healing a lot of timelines. We're going to be healing a lot of lack mentality. We're going to be healing a lot of poverty mentality. We're going to be healing a lot of just lack of worth as well. That's going to be coming to the surface. So if we could do this now, if we could start preparing our body to handle this release, it's going to be a lot easier. Yeah. So we're upgrading ourselves. As we always say, we're upgrading ourselves to help upgrade the world, healing self to heal the world. So understand that when you're releasing any of these lack mentalities that are deeply ingrained within your lineage, within your line, within your body, all of this stuff, we're really helping create this beautiful wave of abundance for the rest of humanity to remember that our abundance is our birthright. Abundance is our birthright. The Tarot Ship with Jimmy YouTube channel. He's a good astrologer, so I trust him. That's awesome. I'm gonna write him down. Thank you, beautiful souls. Welcome in. Welcome in, you guys, over on YouTube as well. Thank you for being here. Thanks to everyone that is here. Thank you guys for liking, tapping the screen, reposting, all the beautiful things as we are just connecting with this beautiful community here. Again, we want to focus on that rainbow energy coming in. This energy of luck. This energy of prosperity. This energy even of expression and exploration. These energies coming in, bringing this beautiful purple, blue, green, yellow, orange, red, deep into that golden color dripping down through the legs, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, and feet, pushing into the earth, grounding down. Excellent, Pops. Thanks for being here, love. We just started. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Sun was beautiful this morning, 6 a.m., big and powerful. Ramona, you're just on it. You're just on a kick. You're just like living it up. That fast is doing something for you. I'm loving that for you. I'm very impressed by you. I really do have a hard time with fasting, and that's my real truth. Something moving in the throat. You love food, you're a Taurus. I love that. For those curious as to what I'm doing, I am doing energy work and shifting energy. Thank you, Abby. I see you. It's free will. Your parents are rich? No, not at all. Okay, let me know also to the mods over on YouTube if it does get a little unhinged today. Let me know, and I will turn off the comments. Just let me know at any point. Grand Rising, you guys, welcome in. Hello, welcome in. No worries, Abby. Just glad you're here. Welcome in. Sending you love. Sending everyone in this collective love down your channel. Feeling that beautiful. You're saying energetic lubrication. Really allowing your channel to free flow with this abundance. Free flow with this rainbow energy, this luck. And this deep abundance that's being embodied, grounded, deeply rooted in our root, in our feet, in the earth. As this abundance is fully coming to the surface to be seen. We've been doing a lot of manifesting work on these 88 portals. This year is a little bit different. This is deeply about seeing and witnessing and receiving the abundance you have been manifesting. So be open to letting things come forward to you. Be open to the abundance being seen. You know what I'm feeling about YouTube? I'm gonna just turn the comments off. Thanks for being here, Pops, though. But I feel like people are just menaces today. If you do have something to say, come hang out over on YouTube. Or not on YouTube, on TikTok. We can hang out there. But gotta learn your lesson, YouTube. Let's talk about the words of the day real quick. So today's the full moon in Aquarius. Timeout. I know they gotta get a timeout. They gotta learn. They're still learning. They're still learning. I have to give a lot of grace to YouTube and give a lot of grace to myself, you know, as I'm exploring opening up this type of work for humanity. It's really, it can be very uncomfortable and people can get very triggered by it, and that's okay. So sometimes they just need a little time out, and it's okay. It's all good. Okay, so words of the day is explore, smile, enjoy, express, discover, and balance. So there's a lot of like new energy, like exploring, expressing, discovering, all of these things that are kind of coming forward in the collective here. There's newness opening up through us, and that's really beautiful. And there's also that smile and enjoy. So they're just wanting you to almost be more open to receiving more abundance or more joy or more enjoyment of life through your exploration of it. Like, I think a lot of times we can hold ourselves back sometimes because of the uncomfort, because something scares us a little bit. So we're like, I don't want to do that thing because I don't understand, or I don't fully know how to be competent of that thing. But they're saying, go explore that thing. And on the other end of you exploring something new, there could be deep fulfillment that comes through you, or deep just joy that you tried something new, that you stretched yourself a little bit, that you went out and did something, and you're able to be proud of yourself for that. So that's an energy, but of course, I'll also take what resonates, leave the rest. If today is that day for you to just sit on your couch and enjoy your couch, that's also great for you as well. Explore that sensation deeper. Explore the sensation of being embodied deeper, of not needing to be connected to all of these overstimulating things, but just being. So it depends on where you're at in your life right now with this energy, but enjoy it how it needs to be enjoyed, and explore things how they need to be explored. Yes, absolutely. Astrid, we can get you on the list for 15. Yeah, of course, and I also want to mention, if you guys are interested in getting on the list today, my list is open. You can go to my link in bio. Express feels strong today. Yeah. Express does feel strong today. So there's a lot of that expressive energy. So, yeah, I got you, Ramona. And I'm going to call to the back of the room. If anyone's in the back of the room that feels called to... No, never mind. I'm not going to say it. I want to acknowledge the back of the room and just say, sending you guys love. Anyone that kind of just comes in and doesn't really want to be acknowledged or anything, I just want to say I also notice you and send you love. And if you are interested in a session, you can book as well. All right. Bringing some of this beautiful flowy energy. They're saying Andromeda and Pleiadians. Oh, I haven't worked with my Pleiadians in so long. It's so good to feel their energy coming in. Andromeda and Pleiadians flowing in with kind of this blue grayish energy coming into the collective. There's a deep, I know the Andromedans just, I've been getting a lot of messages actually from the Andromedans. And specifically because I like to also play in the realm of androgyny in general. And when I work with the Andromedans, it's very much like gender neutral energy a lot of times. It's very balanced. They have a lot of balance, which is one of the words of the day, balance. So that makes sense for the Andromedans to be coming in. And the Pleiadians are just like really deeply loving and deeply healing. And yeah, they're also encouraging that exploration of self. Exploring the things that kind of push your edges a little bit to grow and to expand, and doing it with love. Express back to the room. Yes, hello back to the room. So also the sun god Ra, like Ra energy, has also been coming in pretty strong in my field as we're entering Lionsgate portal, as all of this Egyptian Syrian frequencies are coming into the collective. Ra energy is just like, it feels like it's getting stronger, more golden, more powerful. And so you might even feel this in your physical life with the actual sun, feeling the sun kind of illuminating through you a little bit stronger, or feeling very drawn to going and just sitting in the sun, not doing anything. You might kind of feel that draw over the next couple weeks as well. Some light codes coming in. So, my mother Ra. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're very, very connected. Tia 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 shkere de kia mia aramos tutu skuru de kukua. Sush antiken tike de aramos kono kukua tia skere de kia shkere de ntetu su. Lots of light codes coming into the heart. Tia tia shkere skuru de kukua aramas untukua antiki kia antai shkere. And going into the solar. And upgraded abundance. They just keep saying abundance, so that's going to keep coming up. They're showing me grass. Really deeply connecting with grass, connecting with earth, connecting with nature is going to be very beneficial as we are anchoring in this abundance, in these abundance codes, right? I'm talking about the Lionsgate portal this year as being very physical. It's a very physical experience. Things are going to be showing up physically in our life. We're entering this Lionsgate wormhole that we're going through is going to be speeding things up. It's going to be quickening reality a little bit. But the other thing that's happening is it's almost like what they're showing me is the bells are ringing to the golden age of miracles. The bells are ringing, and it's like, it's time for all of these miracles to show up. It's time, it's time, it's time. Let them come. And so this like ringing that's happening in consciousness is waking up this frequency inside of all of us to be like, yes, we know how to do this. Yes, we know how to experience magical miracles in front of us. Yes, the limitlessness is possible in our life. Yes, our superhuman abilities are deeply coming online. Yes, this is very real, and this is our reality. So that's what's coming forward in this Lionsgate portal over the next couple weeks, and we're going to be feeling this increasing. I also want to say the August energy update is going to be coming out on Saturday, so check that out on YouTube. I have my long form content over there. Make sure to check that out. I will be over at the Psi Games, the Psychic Olympics, learning and seeing how other people use their psi abilities or their superhuman abilities. No, it's real human abilities. It's the human abilities. It's not even superhuman. What's another way to say it? They're what do they call it? Sensationalist? No. There's a certain word they use for these people that have this ability to like do things that are a little bit extraordinary, but I can't think of the name. But the thing I want to say about this is make the extraordinary ordinary, and this is very much coming to the surface again during this Lionsgate portal, is creating this space for the extraordinary to be just our norm, our reality. Yeah, it is going to be pretty awesome. I'm also excited. I'm so interested. I know, I'm so excited about it. I think there's going to be a lot of fun people to connect with there. I always get nervous about like what to wear to these things, because I'm like, every single person that is involved in some sort of like psychic thing is like such a different individual, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to like dress as for these type of conventions or whatever. And I'm also very young, so I've like never gone to like a convention. So I'm like, what do I wear? So that's what I've been thinking about this morning as I leave and I fly out tomorrow. Just be yourself. Thank you. It is, I still get that like ugh in my heart when I feel that, because the amount of times I have just been myself but gotten really negative looks or like things or comments or all of that stuff, and it just always makes it a little bit hard to be like, okay, what is the appropriate way to show up as myself though, and what is the way to like not feel hate crimes? There's a lot of things that I navigate in this world, and one of those is like deeply being aware of people's perceptions of me and trying to just like let that go and be like, that's their issue, not mine. But yeah. Never have heard of anything like that. Yeah, I know. I didn't know anything about it either. Probably the best convention to go to. Yeah, I know. I'm very, very excited about it. It's difficult to find the outfit to express. I agree. It's like I have so much of me, which is why I think one of my literal favorite things to wear is overalls, because it feels the most, I don't know how to explain it. It feels the most euphoric for me. It feels the most like, it just makes sense to me. Like the pair of overalls just makes sense to me. But it's not always the most like dressed up thing, but I don't know. I love a pair of overalls. I feel just all of myself in overalls. I don't know if anyone else has a piece of clothing that's like that, where you're just like, this is me. This is me with overalls. I've had these overalls for a minute, a hot minute. Every single time I wear them, I'm like, I feel like me. Make it whimsical, yes. Where do they hold it? It's going to be in Charlotte, North Carolina. There is still tickets if anyone's near North Carolina. Actually, I still have some tickets if anyone is near Charlotte, North Carolina that wants to come. I can't believe anyone would be like that towards an angel. That's crazy. Yeah, no, a lot of people are very interesting towards me. Yes, where that express your light and energy, yes. You're like 45 minutes away from there? Well, come. Baby doll dress with tights and combat boots, 90s aesthetic. I love that for you, Katie. I love that energy for you. Couldn't be me, but I love that for you. Baggy jumpsuits, they're like overalls, but not jean. Oh, yes. I need to get some of those. I need to get like a good baggy jumpsuit. Gotta deflect the projections. I know. I got these mirrors around me, okay? Shine it back. But anything that is effective and needed for me, that can go through the mirror. But anything else, no. You can stay out. I'm using my Marca Buzz. All right. Yeah, so if anyone is near Charlotte that might want a ticket, low-key, just DM me. I have a couple. I have a couple that I've been given. That's abundance, right? That's abundance. You know what's really funny? Earlier this year, I was like, I think we should bring back, what did I say? I said, maybe it was this year or last year, I was like, I think we need to bring back, what are those pants that are like puffy? Dang it, what are they called? Like MC Hammer pants? No, something like that. Doesn't matter. I wanted to bring those back, balloon pants. And then I saw them and I was like, OMG, of course this happened. Like I went to the store, I was like, of course balloon pants are back. And then I was like, I want to bring back gauchos. And then I've been seeing people wearing gauchos. I'm like, this is crazy. This is awesome. It's just kind of funny. Those things tend to happen. But it also could be me just tuning into the collective consciousness and being aware of what trends are coming forward before they happen. You look for them and can't find them. Gauchos? Gauchos are like comfy, kind of like yoga pant material, but like they're like capris. My daughter loves jorts. So funny. I know. I'm like, guys, I'm trying to get on the jort trend so much, but I also am someone that kind of hates being trendy. But at the same time, I think that I could go hard for a jort. I think I could do really good in a jort. But I also don't want to be like every other Gen Z that's wearing jorts right now. But you know what? It is what it is. I just gotta be me. I sometimes get really, I've always been very frustrated at trends because I'm like, I don't want to be like other people. I could see you with a yellow button-down shirt that is buttoned over a t-shirt. Yeah, I could see that too. I could see that too. I could see that too. Alright, we're going to get started with these individual sessions here soon. Thank you to everyone that's here, by the way. Good morning, Grand Rising. We're just going to clear out this aura here. Thanks for everyone that's just been hanging out, having fun, chit-chatting. Tweaking trends, being innovative, yeah. Like, sometimes even, like, for me, sometimes, like, even wearing brands is really hard. Like, if I wear, like, a Nike shoe, then I feel like I have to fit into the category of people that wear Nike shoes. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't want to do that. I'd rather just, like, not have any brands or not have any labels, because don't put me in a category. But I'm also just sassy in that way. But I do love me some Vans. Some Van shoes. They hit every single time. Gets me. Alright. Bringing one last bit of light down through crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar, sacral, root, hips, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, and feet, pushing down into the earth, grounding down. Feel your channel opening, connecting, clarifying as this light is coming through you, all the way down through your roots, all the way down into the crystalline core, wrapping the roots around the core, sending this out and around as we help shift humanity into a state of peace, calm, relaxation, exploration, love, joy, peace, compassion. Feeling that flow. And bringing this energy all the way back up through roots, feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs, hips, roots, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown, all the way up into the heavens, allowing this to be your truth if it feels right for you. I will be flying, so I'm actually flying out tomorrow. All right, Astrid. Astrid, up first. How are you doing, love? Thank you. I'm excited. I am very excited. And I mean, again, I'm so grateful for the abundance that comes through me. I didn't have to pay for that flight at all. And I'm just so grateful. It's also very nerve-wracking, though, to receive so deeply. Energy is crazy. Okay, what do you mean by that? You're just feeling overwhelmed by the energy? Or you're just feeling a lot? I don't know why I wrote down, I am good. Okay, has anyone been extra smelly recently? This always happens when I'm releasing a ton of energy or I'm like a little bit extra anxious. It's like I'm a 12-year-old boy. I'm like, what's going on? Why do I smell like that? Who is that? Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, I'm just like, geez, oh, Pete. Goodness gracious. Oh my gosh, Vanessa. We have 2 more spots open if anyone else wants to get on. We're going to go into Astrid real quick. Astrid, I'm going to get my energy ready and then we'll get started. Just tuning into your channel, all right? Pop says, not me, I smell like a 69-year-old boy. It's funny. All right, put a heart in the chat when you're ready, Astrid. This is going to be a 15-minute session. Anyone else that is here, you guys can receive the secondary energy codes. Put a heart in the chat when you're ready. Beautiful. Hand on heart, hand on belly. We'll take 3 deep breaths in together. Take a deep breath in. Okay, there is a lot of energy coming at you. So what we're going to do real quick, just so I can like tune in to where your body's at without receiving all of these activations, we're going to kind of put this like energetic umbrella up. So I want you to almost feel you holding this umbrella. And so all of these light streams that were coming in are kind of just like going out and around you right now, because I just want to slow down that stream of consciousness that's coming through, because it's a little bit strong. I'm seeing literally, it's like, I'll show you what I saw. There was like 3 different ships around your home or around your energy field that are just beaming in these lights of information that are coming into you. And it's a lot. It's a lot of energy. And I get that ringing in the ears kind of confirmation of this work. So I am going to, yeah, no, let's just keep that umbrella up. I'm going to tune into your energy here real quick. Opening the crown. The third eye. I want you to also move your neck a little bit here, kind of going back and forth from shoulder to shoulder. And then when you feel ready to go all the way around, do that. There's a lot of energy in the back of your head. So we want to move that energy. And just slowly let the information and the energy that's already coming in just digest. Just find a moment to relax. Just feeling this umbrella, holding this kind of silence around you. Not needing to be super activated right now, but just being in your peace. Letting the energy that's come in already digest. Move this down through the throat. Yeah. Lots of stuff, right? Seeing a lot of light language codes in the throat here. And they're showing energy moving down the spine, just letting that energy digest, going in and out of the spine, this crystalline light. Down to the tailbone, opening up the root, letting this push through hips, thighs, back of thighs. I want you to physically really push on your thighs. Feel that connection of mind and body. There's some energy in the thighs, the front and the back of the thighs, that is moving. So that's why we're pushing this here, because we don't want you to get so overwhelmed by everything and not be grounded. Of course, it can be really hard if you're getting so much intense light. So let's just hold this moment of being very human, very earthy. Just asking that light to slow down for a second. Bringing this energy through to the shins. Ooh, and the calves. I do suggest, again, also massaging the shins and the calves as you're moving this energy down into the ankles, shins, and calves. Good. Just feel that energy sinking down. We're going to move your ankles around in circles, getting that energy to flow, focusing your energy down at the feet, focusing at your feet chakras. Okay. Just kind of letting all of this energy digest that you've been receiving, all the way down to the feet chakras, all the way down into the earth, feeling your roots and sending it into earth. Okay, all the way down to the crystalline core. So it could feel even like maybe silent, or the energy of kind of like empty. This is essential for a moment. You've been very full with all of this light, very overwhelmed with all of this light. So just give yourself a second to breathe into nothingness. You should just be content with where you're at. I'm going to bring in this clear energy. It's almost like a, kind of looks like a gel, but it's going to come through your crown. Just clearing and bringing in balance the mind. releasing anything else that has distortion. Ooh, moving some energy in your sinuses here as well, releasing any pressure. Clarity, clear energy coming in, relaxing the mind, relaxing the back of the head. Relax, adjust. I also am going to suggest you massage the back of your head here. Really get into the back of the neck and just let any of that subconscious energy that's needing to release to let go here with that mind-body connection. Down through the neck, down through the shoulders. They're saying all the information you need is coming when it needs to come. Do not overthink anything right now. Just be in the present. Okay, we're going to go into the heart. They're saying the staff of Hermes. So feeling kind of this staff of Hermes energy flowing through your spine, intertwining this snake energy, and feeling health and healing deeply coming through your cerebral spinal fluid, deeply coming through your center. Feel this rejuvenation coming forward. Yeah, they're just really relaxing you right now. I really want you to feel the comfort of this umbrella kind of over your crown right now. And the deep stillness that is moving through. Going into the solar, opening this up and relaxing the solar plexus. Thank you for the heart, me love. Welcome in. Feel that relaxing in the solar. Giving your body permission to sink into rest and digest mode. Opening up the womb. And just like when I'm opening the womb, I'm feeling this energy of being very, very proud. Your spirit team is very proud of you, and you're very proud of yourself for everything you've gone through. And just hold that deep admiration to everything you've gone through to get to where you're at, to be the life changer and world changer that you know you are. One of a kind. And they're showing this frequency or this vibration coming out of your womb, this one of a kind, this unique vibration that's leading, that's creating a path for others down the line to follow, to witness. Going down to the root, opening this up. Sinking into the root. Really feel your energy going down into the root chakra, opening this up deeper. Going down through your hips. Feel your hips illuminating. Feel that light. Feel your hip bones glowing like golden light. and holding your spine and holding your body with such reverence. I want you to really feel into those hip bones. Feel into those hip bones and feel the respect that you have for yourself and your own body. Allow that to shift up and shift down through you. Going through hips, thighs, back of thighs, knees, back of knees, shins, calves, ankles, and feet down into the earth, grounding down, releasing this energy, any energy that doesn't serve you, and bringing in a beautiful light down through your roots. Down into the crystalline core. And feel your energy just slowing down. Not needing to be swept up by the current of energy flowing through you. Just allowing your energy to relax. To come into your center, to come into your reverence of your body, to come into the reverence of self, respecting and honoring your soul journey for what it is. So what I'm going to do from this umbrella that we kind of have holding up here, I'm going to send out a couple calls to these higher beings that are sending in a lot of light. And I'm just going to say, hey, the human vessel needs a little bit of time to process this energy. Could you slow down the light that you're giving? Could you slow it down just a little bit, maybe for a day, maybe for 2 days? Just going to ask that that slows down so I can have time to process. Okay? And I want you to feel that respect from these guides and these teams that are sending in so much love as well, and their respect to understand the human experience. And they're just going to slow down that stream of light. So now we're only seeing these very small streams of light coming in, very digestible, very easy to handle. Bringing that down to the crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar, sacral, and root. Through hips, thighs, back of thighs, knees, back of knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, down into the earth. Feel that light now going in. So that umbrella is allowed to kind of be there. What I'm going to do actually is I'm going to put like 3 little holes in this energetic umbrella, and these small streams of light are going to be able to come in so that it's not super overwhelming. And anytime that you need to just close that up, feel free to do so. But that's going to kind of protect that really open crown here. Just holding a little bit of energetic respect to your journey. Okay, beautiful. All the way down through your channel, hips, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, down into the earth, grounding through your roots, all the way down to the crystalline core, sending this energy out and around as we shift together, bringing this energy back up through your roots, feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs, hips, roots, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown, all the way up into the heavens, allowing this to be your truth if it feels right to you, and bringing this energy all the way back down and around you. Feel into your center, feel into your channel, feel into your clarity. You've got this. All right. Releasing any last energy that doesn't serve you, letting it go, letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow. Bringing unconditional love into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out, appreciating the love, the joy, the peace, the bliss, the honor of being alive here in this present moment. I see you, I love you, I honor you. Golden light energy all around your channel, keeping you safe, sane, and protected. Bringing abundance all the way through you and into the collective consciousness field as we all shift together. Take a deep breath in. Your energy is yours. My energy is mine. And so it is. And so it is. There you go, beautiful soul. Thank you for the gifts, everyone. Thank you, thank you. Let me know how you're feeling, Astrid. I don't know if you already went to work or not, or if you're still here. But let me know how you're feeling. That felt good to kind of calm down your channel a little bit there. Yeah, that was a lot of energy that you were experiencing. So it makes sense that you were feeling that kind of, woo, that's a lot of energy. Because you're valid for that. Next up, we have Ramona. Before we go into Ramona, I am going to go use the bathroom, so give me just a second. Perfect for the moment. Okay, good, good, good. I'm glad. Yeah. So use that umbrella analogy anytime that you need to kind of just feel this like, I gotta just shut that off real quick. Like, this is a lot. So you can use that whenever. All right, I will be right back. Get your waters, stretch a little, take care of you. All right, we're back. We're back. Grand Rising, welcome in. Yes, drink water. Ramona. Why does my shoulder look like there's bumps on it? Anyways. Ramona, welcome. Wait, let me read this real quick, sorry. Let there be light. Let there be light. Yes, mother. The list is open, yes. Okay, Ramona, I want to ask you this question. Can be answered. Who can I keep asking for help the most that is willing to help me on my journey? Is this physical people or is this guides? Physical people or guides? Okay. Definitely will open up to that. I feel a lot of them actually coming forward. They're all like, me, 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 me. A lot of guides want to work with you. The one I cannot see and you can. Well, I will let you know who's coming forward when we get there. I'm going to get my energy ready. I call every single one of them every time. Oh, I love that. Send on Cash App. Yay, Jessica. So I think we have one more spot open if anyone else wants to get on the list. We have Ramona, Vanessa, Jessica. All right, I'm going to get my energy ready. All right, Ramona, put a heart in the chat when you're ready and we'll get started. Just seeing what messages want to come forward today. Hand and heart, hand and belly. Take a deep breath in. Okay, so the first being that came forward right off the bat, which actually normally doesn't come forward right first, is Osiris. Osiris's energy came forward very quickly when I asked who is working with you and who can help you. And they kept showing his storyline of him being like cut up into pieces and being sent all over the world, and Isis finding all of his pieces and putting him back together. And there's a part of that divine unionship of Osiris and Isis that is beneficial for you to learn from. But specifically Osiris's ability to have all of himself all over the world and yet still be able to come back to self. So there's that aspect of Osiris that's very important to you in your journey. But then on the other side, that divine feminine energy of Isis is really quite emerging inside of you. But it feels more predominantly Osiris is helping guide that physical journey. We, of course, have Ra and those energies above that are pretty strong and prominent in your field. The other guide that also came forward pretty strong is Sekhmet, the lion being kind of a different version of Hathor, but much more of like a kind of destructive and rebirth, death and rebirth type energy of Sekhmet that's coming forward. She's helping you navigate the destruction, or navigating navigating those feelings of destruction, or even self-sabotaging destruction, and learning how to come into center. Yeah, so she's coming in pretty strong. I would say she feels like your main guide right now. Even though Osiris was the first one to come forward, it feels like he's kind of like an overarching guide, like he's going to be in your life the whole time. Sekhmet isn't always our main guide, but she comes in when she needs to, and that's where she feels like she's coming in right now pretty strong, learning how to handle this what's the word, destruction energy. So yeah, learning how to handle inner destruction, outer destruction, and how to come into balance within self. So very Egyptian energies coming forward as your guides here. They're showing a crown of roses and a crown of gold. There's so many other guides that are also around, but it's like your main group feels very Egyptian, feels very gold coated, feels very from the higher realm, which is, we've talked about in the beginning when I first started working with you, is that like you came from Ra, like you came from the sun. And so a lot of your guides are going to be very sun-centric as well. So that's at the center, but then I'm seeing all of these other guides around you. And I'm very much also seeing like this ring of fire of energy around you as well, that's very strong and predominant. But it's I'm seeing like a lot of like indigenous energy, or like earth energy, supporting you around this fire, right? Your deep ancestors that have connected with this fire. They're showing some of your ancestors like jumping over this fire, and they're showing like this extreme, almost like this extremism that your body can kind of tune into, is like this intensity. And so these guides, your deep ancestors or your indigenous ancestors of the land, are helping you also navigate those intensities that you feel on a regular basis. Very earthy, very fire. Anyone else that wants to come forward? They're also showing the mer people. There's a lot of energy actually moving here. As I opened up with your ancestors, there's a lot of energy. As they're dancing and chanting in your heart space with this fire. And I'm literally seeing like a fire above your su crown. There's so much light coming through. Su tian 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 arianos kodedotush kodedendikia arianos kodedokuatia maka ni yashuntutua satia tia tia makuaria mastush. They're showing this this plate of gold over your chest here. It's saying kind of like protecting your heart through the extremes that you might feel. They keep saying the word extreme or extremes. You're navigating coming into balance, which is why I think Osiris and Isis were the first ones that came forward, as that's a balanced union. And so your energy here is learning how to balance self, how to find all of the pieces of self and come into that unionship, right? That Osiris energy is the scattering and the Isis energy is the finding. And you're navigating all of that at once, finding that divine unionship. And within your own divine unionship, again, I'm seeing then this circle of fire and this circle of ancestors singing, dancing, chanting, all of these things in reverence to your divinity. And understanding that the divinity that flows through you is the divinity of all. And they're showing you drinking from a cactus. And it might be psychedelic, I'm not sure. But they're showing this cactus water that's doing something to your field. Oh, this is I wonder if this fast that you're on is why there's such a clear energy, or like there's so much energy coming through. I'm going to go down to your root and your womb. We'll open up the womb a little bit more here. So as I'm opening up the womb, I'm seeing these women gathering wheat, like your ancestors, and feeling the earth in the hands. And then feeling the sun on the skin. They're showing these ancestors that are highly psychic and highly intuitive, that just like it is their regular life. It's not that there's anything special about them or different than them. Like the gifts that you have, or this sensitivity that you have to life, is very normal for your ancestry line, and is also just very normal for humans in general. But we've gotten away from that, and we're starting to come back. So they're showing this deep normalcy of your sensitivity and your spirituality, as these women are grabbing wheat for some reason. And wheat feels like the energy of abundance. They're saying, yeah. So opening up the womb a bit more here. Again, Isis is coming in to massage the back of the womb. Because like I said, Osiris is much more prominent in your field, and Isis is now here to balance that. So she's massaging the back of your womb, the back of your, around your kidneys area. And she's massaging this mother wound out of your womb. She's massaging it out of the back of your womb. And it can flow out through the belly button, and it also can flow out of the vulva. 2 ways to let that flow out. And this is healing this inner mother inside of you as well. Excellent, Angela. Ooh, I'm feeling a lot of like fire in the kidneys. This is a full reset. A full energetic reset. What I'm going to say for that question of who can I ask for help, Sekhmet is very prominent here. Wants to be the one that helps you navigate this. Ooh. Release, let it out. There is anger, built up anger, right? We've talked about this with your relationship with your stepdaughter, but there's built up anger from your motherline as well towards you. And you've held on to that as a teen. That needs to release. Grace, give grace to self. A lot of movement in the lower womb. Let that flow. There's for some reason, a little bit of resistance for you in that flowing. There's like this, I want to hold on to the anger. I want to hold on to my frustration as being a teenager. Let that flow down through. Hips, thighs, back of thighs, knees, back of knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet down into the earth, grounding down. Releasing, good, let that go. Give forgiveness. So this energy of forgiveness is coming in. Down through crown, third eye, throat, heart. Spinning through the waters of your body, veins, arteries, plasma body, electron body. Down through the solar, giving permission to relax the mind, relax the body, relax these feelings. Coming into stillness. Going down. Opening in the womb a bit deeper here with this forgiveness. Feeling this forgiveness passing through your ovaries, through your fallopian tubes, through your womb, intertwining in and out of the cell walls of your womb. Just feeling this forgiveness deeply being embedded and embodied in you as this mother wound is healing. As you're letting go of this cycle. Bringing in the ears, pressure in the ears. Okay, going through hips. No, wait, going through root, opening this up a bit deeper in the root. Going through hips, thighs, back of thighs, knees, back of knees, shins, calves, ankles, and feet down into the earth, grounding down. I want you to really focus on touching and holding space for the lower legs and the ankles. And they're also showing like going on walks. This can be very helpful to like burn off steam. I don't know if you do go on walks, but it could just be like, I'm frustrated and I'm getting it out and I'm not projecting. walking, walking, walking. And like every one of those thumps, they're showing like every step that you take is connecting with those ancestors around that fire, that's stomping, and that is holding reverence for your energy. Okay, so that's even another way to kind of connect with your ancestry line. Really feeling the stomping of your feet. Okay. All right, bringing some light down through the crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar, sacral root, hips, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, down into the earth, grounding down. Feel that sun energy flowing all the way through you. Feeling all your teams and your guides all around you. Feeling Osiris and Isis working within you. Dreams of snakes, interesting. They're showing me the staff of Hermes again. But they're also showing like the serpent and Adam and Eve. Something. I feel very neutral about it. Yeah, snakes and shedding old self. That's good. They were protecting a small roof. How interesting. Yeah, I have this very neutral energy around the snakes for some reason. Sometimes there's positive, sometimes it feels negative, but this one's very neutral. They're just like, observe the snakes. Don't look too deep into it. Which is funny because everything is a message. Okay, all the way down into the roots. Going through your feet, going down through the roots, going all the way down to the crystalline core, sending this light to the crystalline core and supporting all of the energy all around you, feeling the foundation beneath your feet, bringing this energy back up to your roots, feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs, hips, roots, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown, all the way up into the heavens, allowing this to be your truth, but feel right to you, and bringing this energy all the way back down and around you. I did feel the clarity of your channel though, and all of these beings coming forward pretty strong, specifically with the fire and your ancestry. I haven't seen them that strong before, and so yeah, I do think that fast had really opened up some part of that for you. 1111, releasing any last energy that doesn't serve you, letting it go, letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow. Bringing unconditional love into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out, appreciating love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Bringing golden light energy all around your aura, keeping you safe, sane, and protected. Abundance all the way through you and into the collective consciousness field. Take a deep breath in. Your energy is yours. My energy is mine. Oh, Danny. Take a deep breath in, love. Take a deep breath in. Let it out, let it out, let it out. Shh. It's okay. Be present here and now. Take a deep breath in. Shh. Let's do another one. Take a deep breath in. Feel into your toes, feel into your knees, feel into your hips, feel into your belly, feel into your spine, feel into your heart. Feel into your neck, feel into your head. Drop this energy down, sink into your body. Bring your focus and your energy away from the top of your chest. Bring it down into your belly. Breathe. Down into the legs. Breathe. Down into your feet. Breathe. Root down. Keep breathing. Good. Ground into the crystalline core. Hold on. Let Gaia touch you. Let Gaia hold you. Keep breathing. Let Gaia hold you like a fetus in the womb, fully taken care of, fully loved, fully held. Relax. You're safe. Everything's working out the way it needs to. Trust yourself. Trust the flow. Take deep breaths in. You've got this, love. There you go. Okay, let me know how you're feeling, Danny. I think all of us in this collective are sending you lots of love. Thank you guys for the gifts. For Giggly Gorgeous. Okay, who was before, who was after? Someone during that last session also sent in. Busy, but wanted to stop in and say hi, holding space while listening. Hello. Yes, I have you next, Vanessa. I have you next, and then, oh wait, maybe I'll check my website. I know someone else. Wait. Give me a second. There was also Angela. Is it Angela? Was there someone else? You're welcome. Sending you so much love, Danny, as you're navigating that. Just keep breathing. Keep breathing. Okay. You've got this. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. You're so welcome, Ramona. Okay. So we have Vanessa, Jessica, Angela, and then Giggly Gorgeous. Giggly Gorgeous. Okay, Vanessa, let's do it. Let's do it. What would you like to work on today? I know, isn't that cute? Giggly Gorgeous. Did you send in for a 15 or a 25? Keep breathing, Danny. Okay. What do you want to work on today? Do you want to do Merkaba? Yes, Jessica sent in for you, Giggly Gorgeous, so you're good. And if you tried to send in, I'll refund someone. Aww. You're good. Jessica's got you. Thank you, Jessica, by the way, for being so kind and sending in for someone else. That was beautiful. Keep focusing on your breath. Absolutely. All right. Thank you to the collective for letting us tune in with Danny for a little bit and just help calm down her energy field. We're going into Vanessa. I haven't done 6 healings in a while, so we're going to do it today, baby. We're doing it today. Oh, yes. Yes, Catherine, last week we were talking about Catherine lost her bird, but it came back. Mongo is back, so we're very grateful for that. All right, Vanessa, put a heart in the chat when you're ready and we'll get started. This is a 15-minute session. Anyone else that wants to be here can stick around and get the secondary energy codes 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 11:33. Hand on heart, hand on belly. We'll take 3 deep breaths in together. Take a deep breath in. So they are showing me your Merkaba right off the bat. So we're going to work with that. It's going to be very much this crystal formation, and they're showing like sacred geometry all within this Merkaba. So this triangle upwards, or this pyramid upwards, going into the heavens, connecting with the heavenly pillar. This pyramid going downwards, connecting to the earth pillar. Feeling these energies going outwards, connecting into all time, space, and dimension. So, downwards, let's say downwards is connecting into the third dimension. Outward here, connecting into fourth dimension. Upward here, connecting into fifth dimension. But as you're navigating, moving through here, you're going to be able to connect in all dimensions. But that's just even a way to think about how this Merkaba can help you stay connected into all of these realms, to be deeply embodied. Okay, and I can feel it. You have been Minecrafting it. I can feel it. It's a lot stronger than I've ever felt it before, which is really, really beautiful. And specifically, this Merkaba is very crystalline in nature, and it is literally like a vibrating crystal. And anything that is coming in is instantly going to be alchemized into that higher or more aligned frequency of you. And I do see these like filtration systems that you've put all around your Merkaba as well. But I also see mirrors as well. So there's mirrors kind of going outwards. So reflecting or deflecting energy that doesn't serve you, and allowing any energy that does serve you to come in and to be filtered into your highest good. So allowing that to come through. I do specifically for your field see 2 other Merkabas around you. So it's like stacked. So there's this Merkaba, and then there's another one, and then there's another one. They're wanting you to feel still this flow though. So it's not like super, super rigid. It's not super closed off, because you still want a lot of airflow and a lot of movement in your Merkaba. But through every single layer of your Merkaba, there's a new filtration system. It's like filtering water, right? Bringing in dirty water of other people's energies, of other people's, impressions of us, and then filtering it through so that we only bring in the clarity of what their intention is, right? If someone is bringing in negative energy to us, we're going to notice, okay, maybe there's jealousy, and maybe there's, from that jealousy, there's also admiration. And from that admiration, they really deeply admire and want to be like us. But there is all of this negative energy here that gets to be filtered through. And so instead of witnessing all of the negative, you get to also witness what is positive through that stream of thought, right? And that can even go into what we were talking about a little bit yesterday, of like changing the narrative of someone, changing the mind of someone. So when this happens, when you get to filter this negative energy all the way into your channel, and you get to see the clearest, most divine intention of that person, what you also get to do is reflect that out, and you get to send that energy back out to them. If you'd like, you don't have to, but this is a way to also clear their channel and to teach them how to view the highest intention. This person is bringing in jealousy, I see admiration. I'm going to send that admiration back out. This can help shift the reality around you. This can help shift this almost paranoia around you of all of these negative thoughts of others. What this is also helping you do right now, specifically as we're healing these timelines, is helping you also not get super nauseous or super sick by some of these older timelines that are coming forward to you. And what I'm talking about with Lionsgate Portal is that there's going to be a lot of lack mentality portals or timelines that are coming through. So you're going to be filtering these timelines as you're moving through time, space, and dimension, allowing this lack mentality to be seen, to be noticed, to be filtered, and to come into deep abundance, and then sending out that abundance. Do you see how you're like you are like a physical embodiment of an energetic filter, but you get to use these Merkabas around you with the intention of filtering, of reprogramming, to then change the trajectory of that light. Does that make sense? Right? So everything in life is a light. If we have this negative light, this dark light that is coming in and it gets to be filtered through, then you get to use your Merkaba, fractaling it into pure light. And once it hits you as pure light, then you get to send it out. It's literally just like a prism. When light comes in and it shines out a rainbow. That's the energy that you're accumulating and you're realizing within yourself through using this energetic Merkaba. But we don't even need necessarily these Merkabas, but they are very, very helpful tools to gain more awareness of how to filter. But they're wanting you to really visualize that image of a prism, bringing light in and shifting it out with much more rainbow energy, much more clarity. Noticing any stickiness around your field as well. Any energies here and now that don't serve you, that are sticking to your aura, that don't want to go through, but just kind of want to lay around the edge. We want to notice that. We're just going to shake that off. They're wanting to, I found this feather yesterday, they're wanting me to clear out this channel with this feather as well. I know. I don't get that many feathers, honestly, but this one just like was right there and I was like, yep, this is for me. There's a lot of feather things recently. I know, feathers have been everywhere. Feathers have been everywhere. So, bird is the word. I'm going to bring in some more programming. There's someone else here. There's this very galactic energy with your ancestry line. Oh, it's the Anunnaki. The Anunnaki's coming in. The positive, the positive aspect of the Anunnaki. The more evolved version of the Anunnaki. They're doing something with your crown. Not observing, not needing to fixate on the negative, and then focusing in on the balance or the neutrality. Again, they're wanting you to learn from this filtration system of your Merkaba how to be able to see the clarity through everything, to see what the pure intention is of something. But it's all about balance, right? This is why our energies work well together. Because as much as that is very true, if you can always choose to see the highest light of something, there also can be and is necessary to see the lower light of something. To be aware that, hey, this is the way that person's acting. That's it, period. And this is the work of discernment. This is the work of discernment. Discernment is not always looking into the highest good, and it's not always looking into the lowest good or the lowest intention of something. Discernment is seeing something for face value. So that's interesting that that's coming in as well. They're balancing out this energy, but they're saying there's a time and a space to be bothered. There's a time and a space to be bothered. And sometimes being hot and bothered is not always the most beneficial to everyone around you, because we can easily attune into the negative of everything always. I mean, we're on earth, there's so many things that we can fixate on that is negative, and so it really is a balance of, okay, is this something that I want to be hot and bothered about? Is this something that I can find the higher path? Is this something that I can observe the higher path and then change my mentality around it, therefore changing the mentality of those around me, or changing the energetic formation of that around me? Because your aura is very, very strong. You have to understand that the emotions that you're feeling often will affect those around you, specifically, and they're showing your relationship. If you're coming in with this hot and bothered energy, thinking that other people are frustrated at you or something like that, they're going to come in defensively. The other person is going to come in defensively, and then there becomes this defense and offense energy. They're saying you don't need that. That's not necessary. Sometimes just coming into deep clarity within yourself, finding the higher path, relaxing into the light is very important. Specifically because of the work that you're also doing, working with a lot of density, working with a lot of lower traumas. I know. For some reason, that's the way that it came through. Hot and bothered. I don't know. That's just how it came through. But it was legitimately like this energy of being hot and being like fire. So bringing this deep clarity down to your channel, this crystalline light down to your crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar. I know. Hips, thighs, back of thighs, knees, back of knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, down into the earth, grounding down. And they're showing the dynamic of you and your partner as you're a fire and he's a water, and like how navigating that in itself is, you know, it's a whole journey. It's a whole journey to learn to balance those energies. Because the way to meet in the middle, right, is not by trying to quench his water or him quench your fire, right? It's not about that. It's not about that dynamic of one person winning. It's about you both coming into neutrality and coming in the middle and finding the common ground. This is just what's coming forward. Of course, take what resonates, leave the rest. And they're showing this with your Merkaba. And really starting to work with your Merkaba as a neutralizing force. Neutralizing force. Coming into that grounded, balanced, neutral energy. Okay? So that's the message here today. I do still feel the Anunnaki. I think they're going to be in your field for the next probably 12 hours is what they're saying. They don't want to stay in too long. But there's something about, I don't know what it is about them actually, what they're doing, but they're just like hanging out with you. It feels like I'm not meant to say the message, but you're meant to tune in with them. Sit with them, potentially with cacao or by burning Palo Santo or fire, like a candle, something like that, okay? All right, bringing down light down through the crown, third eye, throat, heart, good expansion in the heart though, good filtration. It does feel good. Oh, this is also going to be very important for your ceremony. This is going to be really good for your ceremony. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Why the Anunnaki also came in. Okay, so they actually might be staying with you for a little bit longer. That makes a lot of sense. I forgot about that. I think that they're going to be with you in your ceremony as guardians. Yeah. Being seen by that big crowd and neutralizing also that energy and not feeling, not tuning into the projections right off the bat, right? Coming into the neutral energy and observing, witnessing. That can help a lot as you're navigating all of those people. Okay, down through the solar, sacral root, hips, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, down into your grounding down, bringing this light, this clarity, this connection all the way through your roots, all the way down to the crystalline core, sending this energy out and around. Creating a beautiful pathway and clarity and calm as you step into these next couple of days. Beautiful. Sending this energy back up through your roots, feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs, hips, root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown, all the way up into the heavens, allowing this to be your truth if it feels right to you, and bringing this energy all the way back down and around you. And so it is. I'm so excited for you. Releasing any last energy that doesn't serve you, letting it go, letting it flow. Bringing unconditional love into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out, appreciating the love, the joy, the peace, the bliss, the honor of being alive here in this present moment. I see you, I love you, I honor you. Golden light energy all around your aura, keeping you safe, standing protected. Abundance all the way through you and into the collective consciousness field as we all shift together. Take a deep breath in. Your energy is yours, and my energy is mine. And so it is. And there's also, I am feeling, last thing here, there's a little bit of a purge that's going to happen towards judgment of self, or this projection of judgment from others that is going to be coming through. And that's going to be really beautiful, and it's going to clear out a lot of your channel. So that's awesome. You're welcome. Thank you for letting me tune in with you as always. That was so beautiful. Yay. That makes me happy. I'm so glad we got to do that before your ceremony. Yeah, that makes me really happy. Okay, I want to ask, Persia is about believing in fire. Yeah, I felt that. I did ancestry test of 98% Persian, Lion and Sun. Yeah, African, 2% African. I love that. Yeah, there's such strong like fire ancestry. Oh, so beautiful. All right, next up, Jessica, did you want to go next, or did you want to go at the end? You let me know. Lion and Sun so close to segment. Yes, yes, yes. I'll totally go last. Okay, excellent. So then we have Angela. Do we have Angela still in the chat? Angela? Hello, Angela. What would you like to work on today, love? Thank you to everyone that's here, that's witnessing, that's learning. Good morning, Katie. Welcome in. Good to have you in here. OMG. General healing, absolutely. That sounds great. It's always fun because we do these like pretty intense healing sometimes, because I'm working with a lot of these clients on activations, and sometimes just coming into like a good solid healing is also great. So anyone else in here that just needs a beautiful grounded healing, let's tune into it. Let me get my energy ready and we'll get started. All right, I'm so excited. Yeah, I bet. I know, I'm feeling this faint energy of like, I'm trying to remember the last session we've done together, but it's like, it feels like far away, but we'll just tune in. Let's see what you need today. Put a heart in the chat when you're ready and we'll get started. Hand on heart, hand on belly. Let's take 3 deep breaths in together. Take a deep breath in. Okay, the first place, I'm going to drop my voice down a little bit because this is more of a calm energy. Okay. The first place that they're showing that we're going to be at is, you can choose either a jacuzzi or a pool. Whatever feels good temperature-wise in your body. This water that you're in, I'm going to visualize it in a jacuzzi because that feels good for me. And just really allowing those muscles to relax here, kind of laying your head on the back of something and just really floating. They're also showing that there's Epsom salts in there and different healing oils within this bath. There's also flower petals, rose petals, flower petals, passion flower. And they're just really wanting your muscles to relax, and they're wanting your attention to drop from your throat down, 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 into the belly or into the womb here. They're focusing a lot of energy on your womb. So if you feel called, ooh, a jacuzzi, heck yeah, I'm in that jacuzzi, feeling it, loving it. So they're wanting you to massage your womb. So really kind of just under that belly button, going from the center and pushing out. What this is going to do is bring that mind-body connection down. And just get you focusing on your body here. I don't know, they're just showing a lot of purging happening in your womb. Can be like even just old timelines, old connections to, you know, the way that you were perceived or how you were treated for your sensitivity, and opening this up deeper is what I'm feeling. So maybe you were like looked down upon in some ways for being extra sensitive than other people or other siblings in your life. And that made an impact, and so we're really going to open that up in order to release that, so that you can understand now that your sensitivity is one of your greatest gifts, and open that and let that purge out of your belly button. You might feel some pressure coming to the surface. I'm just going to pull a little bit of this as well. Ooh. You might even feel that kind of pulling from your feet. So this is what I'm feeling, like this pulling that's happening from your feet all the way up and going into your womb, and then I'm pulling that out. So there's this clearing that's also happening in the legs, because we hold a lot of trauma in the legs. This isn't about rehashing old memories. This is about simply feeling things and letting them go out. Good. Good. I want you to also lift up your neck. Feel the openness of your throat chakra going from side to side. And again, they really want you to focus on relaxing your muscles and relaxing your body. Because there has been recently some adrenaline buildup in your body and in your muscles. And so as I address the adrenaline, I'm asking the adrenaline to release and to fall into place, to release out through the heart, solar, sacral, root, hips, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, down into the earth, releasing some of this old adrenaline that doesn't serve you, dropping the consciousness that's up here in the throat, down into the heart. Sitting in the heart here. We're actually going to drop it a little bit lower into the solar, drop into the sacral, and into the root. I want you to really feel into your root, feel into your hips, feel into that grounded center. Feel really deeply into the hip bones, down through hips, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, down into the earth, grounding down. Good. I'm going to open a bit more of your upper channel. A very sensitive person, yeah. And it seems still like there's kind of that, what I felt right off the bat was a little bit of like this burden of that, right? And so we want to notice that and let that go, because it's not a burden. it is a gift, as much as yes, it can sometimes feel burdensome. There's an aspect of really being empowered by your sensitivity, and when you do that, then you're no longer, again, victimized by your sensitivity, but you're victorious and you're much stronger because of your sensitivity. And when you start to embody that sensitivity, instead of trying to run away from it, it actually starts working for you instead of working against you. So we want to really feel into that sensitivity and strengthen it. Strengthen it. Because that is your extrasensory perceptors to help you navigate life. And so we thank that sensitivity. We thank that inner ability to connect with things outside of us that other people cannot see or feel or hear or touch. And we thank that within us for allowing us to be in our full human potential. Thank your body for being in your full human potential. No longer running away from self, but deeply being embodied in self. Okay? Opening up. They're showing Mother Mary actually within your field. Like it's like she's behind you and then she stepped forward within you. And she's just here, and I see this like veil around her. And she's just here holding this space of like motherly awe or motherly protection. She is someone that was highly, highly sensitive and navigated a lot of that in life. I don't know, there's something about her coming forward in your field and just holding reverence. Going down into the throat chakra, opening this up. They're showing honey in the throat, so maybe eating honey with the intention of speaking your truth more, eating honey just to feel this connection of your truth within your body, whatever it is, something with honey though. Good. Again, regulating the nervous system here with this light that is coming in, this calming light, this relaxing light, going into all of your meridian points and illuminating in your body, allowing you to relax, going through your heart, through your veins, your arteries, your plasma body, and your electron body, allowing that to swirl around you and to relax. Going out into your hands and going out into your feet, going into the top of your head, feeling that illumination from the inside out. You have this overflowing water fountain of unconditional love that's constantly pouring from your heart. Understand that and trust that. And give to yourself from this state of overflow. Giving love to you, and the more that you can give love to yourself, the more space you have to love on others. So if you're a sensitive individual, you've got to learn this aspect of giving from overflow. You started eating honey a couple days ago. Yay! It feels like it's really good for your energy system. Feels like it's really good for you. Opening the bottom of the heart. Again, there's still a little bit of this closed offness towards allowing yourself to be all of you. So we really just want to kind of crack open the bottom of your heart like a little pistachio. Start opening that up. Start giving yourself permission to see that thing that no one else sees, to hear that thing that no one else hears, and really be proud of it. I have a gift. I'm grateful for me being open to this giftedness here and now. And each and every one of us has a gift, but there are those that have opened ourselves up to this giftedness earlier than others, and trust that that is there for a reason, and that we are stepping into the golden age of miracles, and that we are leading and guiding, and that your openness to your sensitivity and your giftedness is going to help maybe just one other person, but also maybe a whole world of people that you don't even know about. And trust that. Be proud of your sensitivity. Down through the solar, through the sacral. Feel your inner child happy and proud and jumping around, enjoying as this new stream of energy is coming through the back of your womb. This stream of these ancestry lines of healers and medicine women and shamans coming through the womb. Allowing that to open up around you, feeling this deep admiration and love from your team to you, going down through your root, opening this up deeper, and grounding through hips, thighs, back of thighs, knees, back of knees, shins, calves, ankles, and feet, down into the earth, grounding down, all the way through your feet, into the roots, all the way down to the crystalline core. Wrap your roots around the core. Feel that pulling, feel that tug, feel the gravity. What is gravity? It's this magnetism. It's this attraction that Gaia has towards you. Feel that attraction. Feel that love that Gaia is pouring up through your channel as it's going back up through your roots, feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs, hips, root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown, all the way up into the heavens. Allowing this to be your truth if it feels right to you, and bringing this energy all the way back down and around you. Feeling this light all around your channel. Last thing here, I want you to really open up your arms straight out, drop your shoulders, and allow the light that is flowing through your channel to also go out through your arms. And I suggest after this, just massaging a little bit out of your armpits, because there's some energy that is also releasing there, okay? Releasing any last energy that doesn't serve you, letting it go and letting it flow. Letting it go and letting it flow. Letting it go and letting it flow. Bringing unconditional love into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out, appreciating the love, the joy, the peace, the bliss, the honor of being alive here in this present moment. I see you, I love you, I honor you. Golden light energy all around your aura, keeping you safe, staying protected. Abundance all the way through you and into the collective consciousness field as we all shift together. Take a deep breath in. Your energy is yours. My energy is mine. And so it is. And so it is. There you go, beautiful soul. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. So that was Angela. Next we have Giggly Gorgeous. Again, thank you, Jessica, for sending in for her. If you want to let me know what your actual name is instead of just your handle, that could be fun as well. Before we get into this next section, I am going to go use the bathroom. So again, come into center. Find who you are. When we go through these sessions, sometimes we can get lost in other people's energies as well. So as a viewer, when I come back into self, or when we have these moments from one session to the next, really come into yourself. Who are you? What are you feeling outside of what the collective is feeling? Thank you for being here. Yes. Felicia, excellent. That was very kind of Jessica. So I will be right back. All right, I'm back. There's a lot of energy moving in my stomach. I can feel that. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Anytime that I step up from when I'm sitting, my hip pops, and it like pops right when I'm walking by. I don't know if you guys hear that. I'm like, I wonder. Is it Felicia or Felicia? And I don't know how you would tell me which is which. Felicia or Felicia? Welcome in, everyone. Loud and clear. You're like, yep, heard that. Felicia, okay. I bet you get bye Felicia a lot, so I'm not going to do that. Actually, I just did. Bye Felicia. Okay, moving on. Let me know if there's anything specific you want to work on today, and we'll get started. Spirit team, please. Excellent. So we'll just see what your spirit team has to say. Yay, let's get into it. All right, put a heart in the chat when you are ready, and we will get started. And you said this is your first time doing one with me? Hand on heart, hand on belly. We'll take 3 deep breaths in together. Take a deep breath in. So you have guides from all over. There's a lot of energy, like as I'm looking in your field, I'm seeing like guides literally all over the realms, all over consciousness, all different dimensions. So the first one actually that came up was Anubis, and I think that he kind of plays like a back role, but he was the first one that came forward. But he works a lot in the lower realms. He helps navigate some of that dark density. The other beings that I saw after that was the Lyran beings and then the Pleiadians. So the Lyrans are really strong and powerful and have a lot of just intellect and strength and power, perseverance. And the Pleiadians really about this like healing and calm and relaxing energy. So all of these different things are coming into your field. I also see, working with some of the lower guides like Hecate and Lilith. And I also see some like really earthy guides. Even it feels kind of distant, but even like Buddha plays a part in your field a little bit. Yeshua. The Marys a little bit. Isis. There's someone else here that I can't identify. Who is this? Who is this? I'm also seeing some indigenous energies, Anunnaki frequencies even. You have a very, very vast plethora of guides. I'm even seeing some beings of the North Star. I'm even seeing some grays in your field. There's someone here. Who's here? Who's right here? Who is this? Can you show yourself? It kind of looks like a werewolf. That's very interesting. Werewolf energy. I don't think I've ever worked with a werewolf. But there's this like earthy, wolfy, like howling at the moon type energy. Interesting. Okay. Well, they just wanted to show the full spectrum of energy, and there's also many guides that I also am not addressing just because I have a hard time putting words to some of them. But we're going to open up your channel a bit more. And these are also just guides that I also cross-reference. So like some of these guides are within my field, so I'm easily more able to identify them. But there's many others that I don't work with that you do work with. And you will know that in your heart of hearts who that is. Can I just open your channel a bit more? There is a lot around your heart. Nordic mythology. Oh, that would make a lot of sense. Okay, that makes sense. As you open that up, then I'm seeing this whole stream coming from this side with like all of these energies, like the Fae, the leprechauns, the inner earth, all of these different beings. I think that's what it was, definitely. And I'm seeing all of that coming in. Yeah, that's pretty strong in your field too. Yeah, that's really strong. Yeah, there's a lot in the heart here. Also seeing, again, that rainbow energy. I'm seeing the leprechauns kind of dancing around. I guess today is supposed to be one of the luckiest days of the year. And there is a lot of that rainbow luck energy. And I really want you to feel into your root chakra being this beautiful golden chalice of gold and treasure. And when you're able to be deeply embodied and deeply rooted in that root chakra and in your feet chakras, that this abundance is able to really fall through you. Oh wow, You have a native woman tattoo on your leg with wolf headdress. That's awesome. I did feel that. I don't know if I had said the native guides that I had also felt, so that makes a lot of sense. Wow. That's awesome. The wolf energy. Yeah, I don't think I work with wolves very often, so it's really beautiful. So feel that rainbow of energy flowing down through your channel, down to your crown, third eye. Yeah, they're balancing out your third eye and your sacral. So I'm touching my sacral and the third eye, and I'm seeing this like channel going. Blue and orange. Ooh, it's kind of strong. It balances each other out. Okay, so going down into the throat. Bringing this energy through the throat. Feeling the back of your angel wings. So the back by your shoulder blades. Feeling that opening. I want you to stretch out those angel wings. Feel your spine holding strength. Feel your core holding strength. If we have these connections to our angel wings, we have to be strong in our core. So I want you to feel that as your spine is strengthening, as your spine is straightening, and your core is activated. As your core is activated, it gives more ability for your wings to open. Feel that. Good. Beautiful. Yeah, there's very, very quantum energy here within your field, which I love playing around in. Can't believe this is our first session together. It does not feel like that, honestly. It feels like we've done this before. Opening this up in your heart space. Yeah, just massaging the heart here. So there's some heartstrings that have been tangled due to what they're showing is actually like past witch wound, or almost like crazy wound. Like this wound of people thinking you're crazy, and so it can sometimes hold back the heart to sharing. So they're wanting this to like untangle and to find calmness and softness and not defense. They're saying you don't need to be defensive of who you are, just be who you are and let people love you, let people come to you. Sometimes that defensiveness actually attracts more people to be defensive about. And they're saying relax that. I'm going to go into the bottom of your ribs, opening up your heart. Just going to massage. Breathe. So there's some of these knots here that are untangling. I'm glad you're here. I don't think it matters about your race, about these energies. This is beyond race. Very energy. But I'm glad you're here. Thanks for being here. The top of the heart here. Trust coming into your channel deeply, trusting self, deeply trusting yourself in reflection within others. sharing. Good job. Feel this openness to be all that you are, without resistance and without defense. Knowing that you are safe to be so multidimensional, so complex, so beautiful. Let yourself be honored in that. Good. Going down into the solar here, opening up a bit more in that solar. Again, noticing any shells that you have around you here. Letting go of those shells. Sometimes these shells can sometimes keep us more confined. And then we hide in them. There is something about letting your light be seen. They just keep saying without defense, without feeling defensive. I already feel like you are seen. Take what resonates, leave the rest, as always, beautiful soul. We are going to bring in some more trust, though. This deep trustedness within yourself, in and out of your spine, stabilizing the spine, right? If we want those angel wings deeply spread out, in order to take care of our embodied self, we're going to work with that core, that spine strength. We don't want to flop over because the wings are too heavy. Very religious family, but I'm not hiding any longer. Good, good. Yeah, that's the thing, is like I felt like you're more open, but then this is why then they were like, but just don't be in defense. Because as much as we're not hiding, sometimes we can still have that energy of like, but don't question me. But don't question me. If you question me, oh, I'ma get you right back. But there is something beautiful about letting people question and then being calm about giving an answer. They don't have to believe what you have to say, but you also don't have to be defensive in your beliefs, because you're not here to change them or to convert them like they might be doing to you. You're not here to continue that cycle. You're here to break that cycle and be like, I don't need to fight my beliefs. I know what I believe, and that's it. I don't need to do anything. If you have questions, be kind, and I'll answer them. I'll answer them kindly. Right? That's the energy that's kind of coming forward. It's like stopping that cycle, not needing to have to share your beliefs in like an evangelical way. Very interesting that that's coming through like that. Again, take what resonates, leave the rest. And anytime that you notice that they're asking questions or something, and there is this defense that is coming forward, just be like, okay, wait, I'm gonna just take a deep breath, because I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. It's not about fighting. And finding your way, yes, absolutely. And you're gonna keep finding your way. And this is just the message for this moment. And I think that's really beautiful that you're taking those steps of not hiding any longer, but just being all that you are. And they're showing a rose, which makes sense that the Marys were coming in earlier. And the Marys are here to just like, what they're doing is they're like putting your shoulders back and they're lifting your head, and they're showing this deep confidence. And this confidence doesn't need to be explained. It just is. Opening this in your womb, opening this in your root. Let that flow through your hips, thighs, back of thighs, knees, back of knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, down into the earth, grounding down. All the way down through your roots, all the way down to the crystalline core, wrapping your roots around the core, sending this energy out and around. There's a lot of rose energy now coming in. I'm seeing all of these rose petals, so this is even Aphrodite energy coming in, the mermaid energy coming in. This deep, just relaxing into who you are. Relaxing. into your truth without needing to explain it. Hello, welcome in. All right, all the way down to the crystalline core, sending this energy out and around, sending this energy back up through your roots. As Gaia is loving on your feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs, hips, roots, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown, all the way up into the heavens. Allowing this to be your truth if it feels right to you, and bringing this energy all the way back down and around you. And so it is. Releasing any last energy that doesn't serve you, letting it go, letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow. Beautiful. Bringing unconditional love into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out, appreciating the love, the joy, the peace, the bliss, the honor of being alive here in this present moment. Bringing golden light energy all around your aura, keeping you safe, sane, and protected. Abundance all the way through you and into the collective consciousness field as we all shift together. Take a deep breath in. Your energy is yours. My energy is mine. And so it is. And so it is. And of course, as always, I like to say, just take what resonates, leave the rest. If any of that didn't align with you, that's also your discernment activating. But yay, I'm glad that we got to do that session again. Thank you, Jessica, for sending in for Felicia. And it does feel like we've just done that before. It feels so natural. So I'd love to have you back anytime. All right, last up today, Jessica. Is yes, and so it is, and so it is. So grateful, so grateful. Gratitude is the energy of abundance. Those two are the same frequencies. Intuitive. You know what I'm thinking about right now? My list does fill up so quick. That's abundance, baby. Okay, I can't even be mad about it. Okay, give me a second, Jessica. Coming into self a little bit. This always happens before your sessions. I'm always just like, give me a sec. Taking a breather. Hello, welcome in. But always, I gotta say this to the collective, to everyone here. If you ever don't get on the list and you still want a session, you can always book a recorded session. They're very similar to this. 15 and 25-minute sessions. I record them and then I send them over to you, and they work through time, space, and dimension. So it's very similar to this. I just kind of shift the timeline just a little bit so that while you're watching, it's as if we are interacting together. Oh, thank you for the gift. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So if that's something you guys are ever interested in, it's the same price as these live sessions. And then also I have my one-on-one sessions, 30-minute and an hour sessions. So whatever works for you. And I also want to say, actually, nope, that's all I'm going to say for those messages. Also, real quick, sorry, before we get into this session, my retreat is booked. It's full. I'm so grateful for that. So thank you to everyone that is coming to my retreat. I am going to have more after this. I just know it. It might be a little bit, but we're going to do it. All right, let me get my energy ready and we'll get started with Jessica's. Very excited as well. I know, I'm very excited. Yay, you've been busy. Thank you for doing that work. Beautiful. All right, Jessica, put her in the chat when you're ready and we'll get started. Oh wait, oh yeah, you said intuitive. Okay, let's get into it, love. Let's get into it. Happy full moon! Full moon in Aquarius. Yay. This is fun energy. Okay. Hopefully that heart in that message was the heart. Okay, hand on heart, hand on belly. We'll take 3 deep breaths in together. Take a deep breath in. Trying to remember actually what I first saw, because I saw so many things already. Wait. Okay. Well, the main thing that I'm remembering right now is that your energy is kind of in 2 pieces. So there's this part of you. Oh, I just want to say gratitude is abundance. That's just the first thing that they're saying, and that you're really holding this very abundant energy, this very loving energy. The other thing, there's like 2 pieces of you, and I'm seeing this version of you that's like, it looks like an anime for some reason. I don't know why. I don't watch that much anime, but it's like this person with really long flowy hair that's like dancing in the moonlight, and they're kind of like elevating in the light, and they're like having so much fun just dancing and listening to music. And so this is like a part of your higher energy, and then there's a part of your lower energy that's like in this cave, that's like kind of like just sitting there like watching the fire, and it's like waiting for time to go by, and you're just like sitting in this just like stillness, but also a little bit of this darkness, and like both of those 2 expressions of you are happening at once, and it can sometimes feel a little bit confusing, because it's like one moment you're like super grateful and super happy for life, and then the next moment it's like, ugh, but life. And then it like goes back and forth, and it's like bouncing, and it can sometimes feel a little nauseating, is kind of what I'm feeling energetically. Of course, let me know if that feels accurate to you or not. What I do want to do resonates. Okay, what I do want to do is in a way kind of bring these together. I know what we're doing. Okay, so we're going to bring this beautiful dancing moonlight energy being with all of these crystals and just so magical and beautiful. She's going to come down a little bit more, and she's going to, let's give her some time to come down. She doesn't like when she gets closer to the density. We're going to have her keep going. Yeah. Ooh. We're going to have her drop down kind of into this heart realm. Okay? Where is this? I'm seeing like a field with like flowers, okay? So you might even feel a little bit of energy, maybe even in your head as this is dropping down. So she's in this field of flowers. As you're in the field of flowers, this version of you is looking over. You do see this cave, and it has this like stairway going up to the cave. Yeah, I think she has to go in the cave. I was gonna try to get the other version of you out of the cave first, but I don't think the other one's gonna want to budge. So she's gonna walk over towards this cave area and start going up the stairs. Well, at first what she does, this is so funny. She's like throwing rocks like at the cave. She's like trying to get your attention. And the other version of you, this lower version of you, is just like annoyed, and you're just like eye rolling, and you're just like, ugh, I don't even care. Like I don't like there's like no motivation. Like I don't even care to look. Like what is this? I'm annoyed. And then so she's like, dang it, come on. This like very hype version of you is now coming up the cave, and you're still kind of like singing like la 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 la. Coming up the cave, and then coming into the entrance of the cave, and you see this other version of you. And when you see this other version of you, when you guys lock eyes, it's very interesting because the darker version of you just like hides instantly, and it's like, don't look at me. I don't want to be seen like this. Oh. And this other version of you comes in and just sits next to you, like it's like you're sitting on this log in front of this fire. And this lighter version just sits next to you and puts her arm around your lower self. And then your lower self actually leans into it. And you're like, yeah, I needed this. And so there's just like this bonding that your higher and your lower self are having together. And as that's happening, what I'm seeing is like the two parts of your body are starting to like the dark is kind of flowing into the light and the light is kind of flowing into the dark. And through that, then it's going into the fire. And it's like neutralizing. And the fire is really sparking up. Oh man, the heart. Aww. And I want you to feel like this like ink that's like in the heart from the lower self, just like giving the permission to be seen by the light, and the light not judging it at all. And I'm getting lots of chills in my body as I'm experiencing this. And not judging it. And just letting it flow through the body, letting it go down through the legs, both. Like, I'm seeing you guys, whichever side the light is on, both of your legs are touching. And so as the legs are touching, it's flowing down those two legs of the light and the dark. And it's going into the fire. And it's illuminating this fire. And as we're watching the fire, I'm actually seeing these, like, these flames dancing. And they're showing this dance and this movement that is happening within you guys. And it's helping you alchemize, and it's helping you find your center or find neutrality. I want you to witness this dance in the fire. And just again being there as this lower self is being held by your higher. And there's just like this grief coming out of the lower self, this pain, these tears that feel very sharp. And just let that flow as you're held, as you're being cared for. And they're showing like any type of chain that you might have on you that's keeping you connected to this cave is just unlocking naturally. You're no longer chained down or caged in, but you're letting this energy flow. Yeah, I have a lot of chills coming through me as well, lots of movement. A lot in the heart. And again, your higher self is just here, just witnessing you and holding this space for you. And being that flow for you to move some of this energy. And as this is flowing, your higher self is also bringing in more light. The more that your heart clears out, the more light that can come into the heart. And in a way, some of that density is going into the higher self, and the higher self is holding it and moving through it and not letting it burden her, but just being there with you. And there's a lot to flow through here. There's an aspect of disappointment that is moving through the heart that wants to release. Ooh. Back of the heart as well as releasing some of these negative self-talk critters. These critters that kind of stay there and just keep pinging back and forth this negative talk. Just noticing those releasing as they're given permission to go into the fire and join the dance that's happening in the fire. to join that dance. I want you to see, as you continue to release, this celebration within the fire getting stronger and stronger. This reverence. I want you to start to feel that neutralizing energy. They're saying it's not a matter of knowing. Yeah, I feel that. They're saying, yeah, you don't need to understand it, but that they brought you here to find your way out, in a way. You know, they're just saying you're not meant to understand it. And if you try to understand it, you're just going to keep ruminating on disappointment. And they're saying, let that go. Yeah, I just keep feeling a lot of energy. So I know that we're kind of just in one space right now and we're not doing too much, but I feel genuinely a lot of energy moving and flowing. Oh, she said she felt like a burden. Yeah, and that energy within you is being forced to be seen and pushed to the surface and to be released. And I want you to now feel, so now it's just you and this higher self guide pushing this energy over, and then I'm seeing an angel, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Azrael. Is that a being? I'm not sure, but that's coming to my mind. Are all here. A lot of energy out the back of the heart. Azrael? He's like the one in the back of the heart. Azrael? Who is that? The angel of death! Of course. Of course. Okay, yay, I love working with him. Oh, yay. So he's actually at the back of your heart, fully pushing out this energy of death energy, like through your channel, and he's like putting his hands like this on the back of your heart, and it's releasing out of your channel. And I feel again the stability of your higher self here. And then I'm seeing Michael. Michael's so funny, bro. Okay, sorry. Michael and what did I say? Gabriel here touching the back of your shoulders, and like they're almost like pushing you up, or like, how do I explain this? So it's like this energy is so strong in the back that's purging out of you. It's not like they're pushing you up, but they're like trying to keep you stable as all of this energy is moving. So they're kind of just holding your shoulders. So you might feel that through your channel. As this energy is purging, as it's being noticed, as it's being released. Whew, very somatic experience. Your husband saw an angel behind you. I love that. It's going now through the heart space. This angel of, or this energy of life coming through you. Feeling that fresh spring of unconditional love flowing out of your heart as it's starting to burst and beat with every heartbeat. Feeling that color coming back to you. Feeling that color illuminating through you. Clearing. And now he is lifting you up. And then he gives you a kiss on the head and says goodbye. And then Archangel Michael and Gabriel, and you're like, you have so much love and respect for him. I can feel that so deeply, and you're like so thankful. And Archangel Michael and Gabriel are holding you up, and they're walking you out of the cave, and your higher self is right there next to you as well, like walking you out of the cave. And as you step into the sunlight, I want you to allow that illumination in your body. Allow that sensory experience of all of this light to come into you and to fill any voided space that had just opened. Fully filling your channel with light. With the angel of death. No way. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. I have so much love and respect for the angel of death. But I always just say the angel of death. So like when the name came out, I don't even remember it right now. It was just very interesting. Oh, that makes me so happy. Azrael? Yeah. Okay, so feel that. And then the angels are going to actually step back, and your higher self is going to take you by the arm and say, okay, let's do it. And you start walking down the stairs of this cave. Yeah, I did assume you had cool costumes. Alright, and we're gonna go back into that field where your higher self came in, and I want you guys to just like lay down in the field, arms out, both of you guys just holding hands, still feeling like your lower self is allowed to still feel a lot of that density, but it's like now you're able to be more open or out with that density and just be seen in it as well, and feeling lighter about it, not needing to be afraid or not needing to hide, but being there with your higher self, and now holding hands and now allowing the moon energy to come through both of you, clearing your channel with this with this full moon, and letting that ground in. That's interesting. All right. Bringing last bit of light all the way down through crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar, sacral root, hips, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet. And as we're going into the earth, grounding down, I want you to see you and your higher self, the lower self and the higher self, coming in to oneness. And coming into the here and now, grounding all the way down to the crystalline core, bringing your roots around the crystalline core, sending out and around, shifting humanity as we all come into our unison, our unity, bringing this energy back up to your roots, feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs, hips, root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown, all the way up into the heavens, allowing this to be your truth that feels right to you, and bringing this energy all the way back down and around you. And so it is. And thank you for letting us see you here. Thank you for being open to allowing yourself to be witnessed in that space. Releasing any last energy that doesn't serve you, letting it go and letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow. And I think that this could have also potentially helped some other people in the collective that might be feeling similarly. Bringing unconditional love into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out, appreciating the love, the joy, the peace, the bliss, the honor of being alive here in this present moment. I see you, I love you, I honor you. Golden light energy all around your aura, keeping you safe, sane, and protected. Abundance all the way through you and into the collective consciousness field as we all shift together. Take a deep breath in. Your energy is yours. And my energy is mine. And Spirit is also reminding you that anytime that you give, you will receive back tenfold. So again, we appreciate you donating for a different session today and just honor you so deeply as you're navigating through your life. Mwah! Sending you so much love. So grateful for this moment, right? Isn't this beautiful? Have you ever worked with Raziel? Yes, I have, actually. And I'm going to look up. I know that I have, but I'm going to make sure that I think it's the right one that I'm thinking of. I'm pretty sure I've actually done some pretty strong work with him. Intention of healing request for my sister Erin. She is having a double mastectomy tomorrow. Absolutely. Sending some love in for Erin. She is receiving this surgery. And just love and care to the staff and all of the group. And letting it go so smoothly. And I'm also going to send in some love to my sister as she just had sinus surgery and it's been really bugging her. And so I'm going to send some love and lubrication into her mucous membrane, into her sinuses, as she fully recovers and heals. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Maybe I hadn't worked with Raziel. Wait. Angel of Mysteries, Keeper of Divine Secrets. Well, I'm gonna be working with Raziel now. Now I have to. Wait, who was the one that I had worked with then? Love to your sister, so much love and healing to Erin as well as my sister. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, I have not worked with Raziel. Who was I working with? Wait, give me a second. It's the counterpart, or the counter opposite of Archangel Michael. Samael. I've worked with Samael. Which can also be more of like a lower energy, very low energy, but I've had to work with him before because he's come in as one of my clients' guides, one of their strongest guides, and that was really interesting to navigate because I was like, oh, okay. And she was very intimidated by this, and so I had to be the person to be like, it's okay. It's okay to have like a very low, dense guide. They can be very beneficial when you see them in their higher form, when you see them in their higher light. Anyways, we can go into that whole thing, but I'm going to talk about Raziel, Angel of Mysteries, Keeper of Divine Secrets, and Master of Esoteric Knowledge. His name means the secret of God. According to the legend, he stands close to the throne of God, records all celestial speech, and authored the sacred which he gifted to Adam. Divine Scribe, listens behind the divine veil to record the fundamental secrets of the universe. Spiritual guide, he helps humans understand esoteric wisdom, alchemy, and the deeper meaning behind dreams. And the Kabbalistic association linked to wisdom, the second Sephirah on the Tree of Life. That's awesome. I really want to start working with him. Raziel. He's, in a way, very different, but a little bit giving the energy of Thoth, and I love that. Hello, sending love. Thank you. Samael can also be Lucy. I know. I know, and it's even hard, like, my internal... What's, like, another phrase of, like, you know how there's like internalized homophobia, but it's like internalized like Christianity? Like, what is the... I feel like there's another way. Anyways, doesn't matter. Kind of spewing. My internal past Christian part is like, I don't want to say that I work with Lucifer, but I have worked with Lucifer, and there's so much misunderstanding that comes from Lucifer, and I don't work with him too often, but when I do, I have gotten really beautiful forgiveness. There's a lot of forgiveness that has come through his channel. But there's a lot of misunderstanding, right? And it can also be hard to work with a really strong energy like that. You have to really know your spiritual boundaries. And so when I am working with strong, dense energies, I make sure they know where my boundaries are, and oftentimes will say no just to see how they react to me saying no, because I'm not always going to say yes to guides. I'm not always going to share information necessarily, because as a human there's some things that I do feel like need to be filtered, and that's my own personal experience with that. Like sometimes they can come across really intense, and like for example with my client that was working with his energy, she's very, very sensitive, and some of the messages that were coming through were really hard for her, and she was getting really overwhelmed. And so I had to learn, I can't always just give the exact message that this being is giving. I have to do a little bit of human filtering, so that she can handle it a bit more. So that was very interesting. That's a lesson that I learned heavy with him. Had to tell you so you can read it. Excellent. Well, thank you for writing that down. I'm glad that I could read that and learn more about him. He was once God's most beloved. I feel he is sovereign, God misconstructed for sure. I've seen him personally. Lucifer showed me my false light. Ooh, interesting. I've worked with the energy and I've learned deeply, right? There's so much about forgiveness. There's so much about letting go of misconception. There's so much about learning about yourself in a different light, right? Like that false light even, whatever that looks like. He was once God's. I loved him, maybe because of the TV show, capable of being the light bringer also. Yeah, right, the light bringer. Even need boundaries with spirit in times of dealing with narcissistic people. I call them Lucifer, Hecate, and Lilith. I feel he was the one looked as close to the male God spirit. Get the book The Angel of Everyday by Angela McGregor. So many angels and photos with each. Ooh, I love that. I have fallen angel energy 100%. I feel lots of us do here, fallen from grace and found it again. Yes, the Lucifer, yes. A difference between a morning star and a night star. Yeah, for sure, right? Like, it's even like the sun versus the moon. Like, we're not demonizing the moon just because it's a different expression of light. A lot around understanding will, free, divine, etc. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I think that's beautiful the way you said that. Like, there's so much into that, specifically around will. And I learned a lot from Pistis Sophia, the book after Jesus resurrected. This book was about his teachings of that, and teachings of will and divine will and free will, and how they kind of like can jumble around one another, and using your will to your highest benefit is very beneficial. So again, when working with these beings, we can sometimes see the negative sides of life that can bring awareness into our mentality of just higher wisdom. I can spew a little bit here, but that's what I have to say about that. I love that came up, and I love that the angels are coming up in this way. Took me a while to get to the whole no good and evil. Just balance. Absolutely. Absolutely. Moon is lit from the sun, soul, however we choose to see it. 100%. A light on the dark is so important as light in the day. Balance, always balance. Balance, balance, balance. I think about it so often. This moment when I was kind of going through my deep awakening, I think probably around 2022, I was like really heavy in it. Because it was the only thing that I had to like hold on to. I was like, I don't have any friends. Well, I did have friends. But once I really got into spirituality, a lot of them left, which is fair and valid. But I remember right before they left, one of my friends had this epiphany about balance. And it I loved it so much. It made me so happy. She was like, balance is everything. Like that is my belief system on life. That is my religion, is balance. And I remember her saying that, and it sticking with me so hard. And I'm just like, yeah, really, balance is everything. Like that is kind of how you can navigate life, and how to keep going in life is to figure out how to balance. And this is, again, I could just go on that forever, and balance is just so important with everything. And with me personally, with the way that I see myself and my energies, I really do feel balanced. I want to be as balanced as possible. But anyways, I think I'm saying about nothing and going in circles. But I think that's it for today, you guys. To grace and the feminine. Yes, 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 yes. It's so interesting how my journey has gone. And actually, I want to talk about this real quick. I grew up with this perception that I wanted to be a boy my whole life. And I viewed life from the lens of being a boy. And then I kind of went through my awakening. And the awakening was this divine feminine rising inside of me. And so then I was like, well, let me figure this out because this feels magical. And so I went into this divine feminine energy and like deeply into like sensuality and really tuning into my senses and tuning into that witchiness inside of me, that magical energy, this intuition, this very feminine way of processing life, and that has come up into me. And then I've kind of recognized recently that I am kind of coming back into this masculine descent and kind of consistently flowing through this feminine uprising and this masculine descent and this feminine uprising. And all of these things are very, very necessary in my journey, because there is going to be moments that I'm much more feminine and much more in this like very free flowy energy, but at the same time my masculine is really here to help support me, structure me, guide me in a lot of ways. And so I've been really on this journey recently of rediscovering a lot of ways that inner masculine, and being very structured and very grounded and having routine and having things to have boxes. Like sometimes there is necessity to have boxes, and in that feminine, my feminine is like, don't put me in a box. Do not put me in a box. And then the masculine is like, I kind of need boxes though, and you kind of need boxes. And so it's kind of this fun back and forth experience that I've been having with my masculine and feminine recently, where they're trying to figure out how to work with each other. And that's been great. That's been great. A masculine imbalance, yeah. And there's a time and a place for all of them, right? There's a time and a place. Anyways, so that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really, truly, truly do appreciate you. I hope you guys learned maybe one thing today. If you didn't, that's okay too. I hope that you enjoyed just being in this collective. We're going to release out any last energy that doesn't serve you, letting it go, letting it flow. You're so welcome. Letting it go, letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow. You're so welcome. You guys are so sweet. Thank you for the gifts. Releasing any last energy that doesn't serve you. Good. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Bringing unconditional love into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out, appreciating the love, the joy, the peace, the bliss, the honor of being alive here in this present moment. I see you, I love you, I honor you. Bringing golden light energy all around your aura, keeping you safe, standing protected. Golden light abundance all the way through you and into the collective consciousness field as we all shift together. Take a deep breath in. Your energy is yours. My energy is mine. And yes, I'm so, so grateful that the retreat is filled up for now. And again, I'll have more someday, so be ready for that. The other thing I want to say is I will not be live on Friday nor on Monday, so go check out my YouTube channel if you're interested in just kind of hanging out again with the collective. I have all of these lives recorded. I also have that video coming out on Saturday about the August energy update, so go check that out. You might get some more information about what we kind of talked about a little bit today at the Lionsgate portal. And this weekend, I'm going to be going to the Psychic Games, so I'm going to be having so much fun. I can't wait to see some of you guys as well in September for the retreat. And I think that's all I have to say. Mwah! Sending you guys so much love. Have a great rest of your day. Bye! Bye, YouTube.